And welcome back to the Silver Lantern Archive. Today we are continuing on with the Echo of Ancients. We've had a little bit of trouble in the past getting back into this, but we should be good to go for moving forward. Today our party is pushing on after the events of a few weeks ago, the suspected fall of a party member and the rush to save them. But for all of those details, I'll let the demented person who doesn't need to be at war tell us what's going on. All the way from the clinic, Raven, not Raven. No, wrong name. Farley, there it is. Farley, what you got for us?
Last session was a prepar. Well, last session didn't really happen. So previously, on the session before that, the group was resting up and getting ready for our next battle. Through many conversations, and Farley constantly attempting to shoot at what he thought were squirrels, but is clearly seeing things. His madness may be getting a bit worse. We were joined by question: were we joined by the explosive boy, or was that the session before?
Who?
I can't remember. It was a little goblin who loves explosives. Oh wait, no, a little cobalt that loves explosives. Did he join us last session or was that the session before?
A cobalt that likes explosives.
Yeah, the new guy who just joined us.
Are you sure you're thinking of the right game?
Yeah,
I was gonna say we don't have a new.
Really? He's the one you've been keeping Farley away from.
Are you talking about the raccoon?
The what?
It was a raccoon.
Oh, yeah.
That was an
is?
NPC.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, no, I'm definitely mixing up my sessions now. Yeah, but my bad. Basically, group rested up after our previous battle and is now planning on continuing their move towards getting our allies away from the allies out of their currently besieged castle. We've entered into a valley, and we're getting a pretty good distance until we ran into the rest of the goblin forces. We are now currently engaged in battle with them.
Fair enough. And while I'm thinking about it, who would like to take control of the dragon shields now that
I'll do it.
is not with us today?
I'll do it since I'm only down to one sorcerer now.
Okay. Then we are going to go back to the battlefield as the troop 2 of goblins is going to make their assault. The two that are the furthest south are going to take a strike at the middle dragon shield. They are going to strike in tandem, getting a 24. That is going to hit, as they are going to dish out 11 piercing damage against that middle dragon shield.
All right.
He has 6 temp HP, so make sure to take that all first.
Oh, actually, it says he has 8 temp HP.
That is
That's a 6.
10.
That is a 6.
He's looking at what used to be morale. The green doesn't matter. Green bar doesn't matter. It's not where we put 10.
Oh, okay.
So he has 6, which he's going to use.
Okay.
So he should take 5 HP damage after that.
And yeah, I know. I retracted the stuff already.
These
Just
two
are
going to move down in unison with their brethren, and they are going to go for our dear Zamir. The group is going to get an 18, and Zamir is barely able to hold his own. Blades flashing every which way. Zamir only barely being able to hold on. That will then bring us to Elise, who is a little ways away from the party, hunting down a sniper.
I'm doing pretty well at it.
Yep.
So I can just follow. I have horrible sightlines. Could you fix my sight lines, please?
That's because you're in a wall.
Even then, a whole bunch of stuff is blocked off. Like I can't see that or even that way.
Give me a second. It's because you don't have a light. Why? Your dark vision's all.
I do because I have a glowing sword.
The glowing sword shouldn't even matter in here. Hang on. Bet you turned off my daylight mode. Nope, that was supposed to be like that. I know what that is. Okay. I know what's going on. Hang on. We're going to give you that much. No, it is supposed to be daylight, isn't it? Yes, it is. Here we go.
A lot of guys. Should I see that thing to the far north?
Yes, you can kind of see
That
it that way.
red token. Oh boy. Okay, well I won't worry about that right now. I don't like the look of that. Let's just do a good old slash. And bolts it up.
As you do, the goblin is going to duck under the blade, trying to stab you with one of his arrows to make you back off, but you are staying in their face, keeping the pressure on. Anything else for Elise?
Nothing else for Elise, but I have the legionaries.
Oh, alrighty, what are the legionaries doing? There's 2 of them still alive.
Yeah. Well,
There's a third one
like
if you
now.
want to call, if you want to use a bonus to call them in.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely do that. I thought I could only have 2 on the field at once and call in
yeah.
another if I send one back.
Yeah, you can only have 2, you're right.
Okay.
I'm misremembering my rules.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought it was that you could have more than 2. It's just that since they're holding the back line, weighing
Yeah,
the
that
pros
is
and
correct.
cons.
Yeah. Yeah. Frick. Not many good places to put them. I just realized I can take half spots.
Yep. You can stand in a square as long as there's only one other person in there, and it's not an enemy.
Yeah, I will send the other one to stand on the dragon shields with the 9 temp.
Just got them bigger. All right, go forward. Go forward. Wreak
Yep.
havoc.
Wreak havoc indeed. They're both going to attack that same target.
Gotcha.
So shield bashes.
That is a
17 should hit.
12 and a 17. The 17 is going to hit.
How do I do that again?
Just click the word attack.
The attack. Yeah. I try to figure out which word is actually the button.
Gotcha.
So 6 bludgeon and a 12 strength check.
Do note they attack one after the other, not the same. So it'd be the first shield bash, the first, second attack, then he'll fall, and then you get your third and your fourth attack. So only one of them might have advantage. Let's see if he falls down. That is a 16. He is going to keep his feet anyway. Really not.
Right. Sorry, I just got a bloody text. And then, so you said only one of the gladiators? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so
14 and 16 to hit with this multi.
The 16 is going to hit. The sword catching just over the shield, slicing through their upper shoulder.
Okay.
Do me some damage. 7 damage.
17.
This boy is rather injured, but still standing.
Okay, and that's all I can do.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Noman and the Scouts.
Alright. I'm going to try to get a bird's eye view. Noman is going to dash. Actually, yeah, they all have the same movement speed, so Noman will dash. get up here.
Nomon is cutting off the other direction, trying to head for the tall pillar, which some of the goblins came from.
And my scouty boys will follow behind me.
Gotcha.
That's all I can do right now.
That'll bring us to Farley, the sorcerers, and the dragon shield. Well, the sorcerer.
All right. Farley, I'm gonna have keep moving in and keep firing. I'll have him shoot at this one over here.
Gotcha.
Oh, actually, I'll move right here so I get a clean shot.
Mm-hmm. Do remember you're like 40 feet up. You'd be close to
Oh, yeah,
right
yeah,
now, but...
Yeah, I know, but I was behind somebody, so.
Mhm.
Let's see.
It is going to be a 12 as they manage to get their shield up, the spell splashing off of it harmlessly. There's a rather large dent in the shield, but it is still holding to as you see the blue mist coalesce over the front of the shield, starting to repair it.
It's annoying. All right, Farley was back. Ends his turn. I'll have my sorcerer move over here. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and question from up here. Do I have a clear shot at this one?
No. You have 10 feet
Yeah.
of cliffside in front of you before the drop.
Dang.
You would need to be right.
All right, I'll just have my sorcerer's dash over here then.
Gotcha.
All right, that's that guy. I'll have the dragon shields moving to attack. I'll have the one in front of the injured guy attack first.
Gotcha. That is going to hit. That one is going to miss. So you're going to do
Okay, 16 is
5
the DC.
damage, but you do bring him down.
All right. Sweet. Okay, and I'll have this one attack the one in front of it.
That is a 21. That is going to
It's a
hit.
hit.
And that is going to be a crit.
It's a
due to
crit.
Pack tactics. There's going to be a total of 16 damage, which is going to kill him outright. Clearing the front
right.
line.
All right, then I'll have the spears move in over here and end their turn.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, that is going to bring us to this group, who is not Zamir. As Elise, you find yourself in a bit of a problem. As goblins start appearing from in the trees.
Ah, fuck.
You realize you were led into a trap.
Yeah.
As they are going to drop in and start attacking. They are attacking from stealth. So, let's see. Okay, so there's 3 of them. That is a 25. All 3 are going to hit. Elise, you are going to take a total of a lot of damage.
Yeah, is it above 31?
I'm doing that math now. Because you've got 3 assassins getting the drop on you. That is going to be 53 minus your 9, which brings us to 42. Elise,
9.
I think, is going to fall.
What 9? I don't have a 9.
You have heavy armor, master, don't you?
Oh yeah.
3
Yeah,
from,
that's not
3
good.
from each attack?
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that call, because I completely forgot about it. But yeah. They've changed the status bar. Not the status bar, but the thingamajig. The icons.
Yep. As the party hears a scream from Elise as they fall. Noman, you can see it to some degree. that. Or
Even Zamir hears the scream.
You're the same
Sorry.
distance away. You only have rock between you.
Mhm. You're also in a cavern that tends to echo.
Where the hell is Chiron? Oh, wow. There.
Chiron can see it too.
Yeah. Just thinking Chiron's the fastest, but fuck, I'm far away.
So that brings us to Zamir. Zamir, what are you going to do?
Chiron and Farley, if Farley is looking at Zamir, will see Zamir falter and turn his head towards where he heard Elise scream and have a very conflicted look on his face.
Chiron's gonna yell at you. Zamir, focus on what you've got. I'll go after.
Um, he will turn back to fight, but he is still going to look very concerned. And okay, the enemy that he used Hex on has perished, so he is going to use his bonus action to move his Hex to the number 2 to the right of him.
Gotcha.
And is going to attack with a rapier attack. Right in your face.
That is going to hit as you get in a solid blow, getting around their shield and stabbing right in above the hip bone, dishing out a total of 10 damage. Pretty serious wound, but he's still standing.
Might be a dumb idea to do it now, but I feel like this is the perfect time. He's going to use his action surge to attack that same being again.
Gotcha. Go for him. Get him. That is unfortunately going to be 11 as you're pulling your rapier out and going for that second stab. You're moving a little bit too quick, and unfortunately, they manage to block it with their shield and sword. They're not doing the best, so they have to use them in unison to push your rapier out of the way.
Damn.
You
But
can also
understood.
see their leg is a little lame as they're off to one side, having trouble holding themselves on that side.
Okay. Well, that is it for Zamir's turn. As for the hobgoblins, they cannot stand in this space.
Yeah, they'd be able to.
They would be able to? Okay.
One would be able to. They wouldn't be able to both squeeze.
Okay. I can't move this hobgoblin to the north of Farley, but I want them to go
You should be able
there.
to.
I think there's a wall.
Yeah, there's a wall right here, so I just couldn't move him that way. Apologies. Okay. Well, he
Yeah,
is
you
there,
are.
and he's going.
Okay, yeah.
What was that?
Cliffside. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. He is going to attack the one that is injured right to the north of him with longsword one-handed because he has his shield. It is a 9, it looks like.
Yeah, I believe that is going to miss because they don't have backpack or anything.
Nope, they do not. Well, this guy is going to... Okay, do they have to go
Yeah,
this
'cause
way
otherwise
like
they're
the
jumping
map
off the
is?
cliff.
Okay. Then this... he would actually have had to be here. I apologize.
You're good.
But they both can be in the same square though, right? Since
Yep.
it's a full square. Okay, good. But he can't actually. I just noticed because he wouldn't have enough. Well, no, he can
That's not
still
extra
go there.
movement to go through because it'd be 10, 20, 30 to get there. Just move through the
How do
archer
you
in front
get
of him.
the?
Move through the archer, through the legionary there. Boop, boop,
Okay,
boop.
if okay. Then yeah, he'll attack too.
That is going to hit with a 17.
Woo!
It is unable to get its arm up in time as the second attack comes slamming in. That is going to be enough to crush that.
Oh, okay, never mind then, because I was gonna do the martial advantage because I remember that, but
Yep. You didn't need it, he's already dead.
yeah. Okie dokie. Well then, that is the end of Zamir and the hobgoblins' turns.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Chiron and the archers. Chiron, things are going badly on the other side, and Noman is going the other direction.
Yes. Okay. So, quick question. From where I'm standing, how far is it to here?
About 20 feet down. And you'd still be not on anything. You'd
Okay.
just be clinging to the side. You need to go one square over.
That's fine. So, that's. Oh, 1 second. I've got to do this. Oh. Will you put me there, please?
So I think that's 30 feet of movement. 20 down,
Yep.
then 10 over. So yeah, 30 feet of movement.
Yep. Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Did I accident? I apparently closed my character sheet. Whoops! Oh, nope. I don't want campaigns. I want character sheets. I am not running this shindig. Okay. So that's 30. That's another. Can get there with a
Chiron is
dash.
rushing to Elise's assistance. But Elise is still surrounded. However, you do see they are in a hero's last stand situation where they are on the ground doing their best to get back up and put whatever fight they have left out.
Okay. Quick question. What is my sight on this one?
You got a pretty good sight on it. It's kind of on the
I got a
edge of
good
the
sight?
campsite. Yeah.
Okay. That's. Oh, okay. Yeah. I need a bit that goes farther. Do I have any? I do. Okay. I am going to use a hero point to get rid of my disadvantage.
Woo. The dastardly disadvantage.
And I am going to attack the one I pinged.
Okay. That is going to be a solid hit.
Okay, I've got that on, but and Elise is still there.
Yep. That is going to be a total of 9 damage.
So, yep. But that is all Chiron can do. Is I had to bonus action dash. I'm coming, Elise. I'm coming. What I am going to do is I am going to sling my crossbow onto my back, and I'm gonna pull out my short sword.
Okay. And for the archers?
As for the archers, where are the archers? There they are. Ta-da. Give me your sheet. None of the sheets want to be nice to me today.
Little 20's always
Oh,
been rude.
that I will. Okay. Um. Would this archer have disadvantage to hit this guy?
No.
Okay.
Because he's got elevation.
Okay.
Just a little bit of it, but he's got elevation, so he can take the shot easy.
Okay. Then he is going. Oh, I got the hiccups. Is going to steady aim.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, that steady aim is going to miss as the goblins lock shields together and the arrow bounces off.
That guy's gonna run over here, so he's got a better shot over same one.
Gotcha. The shield wall is too effective.
Well, at least I'm coming. Help's on the way, dear. Help is on the way.
Will that complete Chiron on the archer's turns?
Yes, it will.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to the sniper, who is going to take their time to jet. Because they're going to go for a full dash. Elise, you still have a reaction if you want to use it. You are attacking at disadvantage, though.
Fuck. Got a lot of hero points to spend. The question is, does an action surge work while you're down?
No.
Fuck. Okay, I'm just spending hero points to make that at a normal then.
Gotcha. Go ahead and swing. Bada swing.
16 to hit.
It's going to do 14 damage, which is indeed going to be enough to kill them.
Okay.
As they fall to the ground and start disappearing into the blue mist that seems to come from their body. But they are going to keep running, but that brings us to this other sniper, who is finally going to step forward and is going to take a shot at the easternmost archer. They're coming at a stealth, but that is still a miss as the shot comes from the cliffside above you, Zamir.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The arrow just came from the cliffside above you, from up above, to hit one of the archers. What is going to bring us to the remaining members? No, to your east. Over here.
I actually
We can't
you,
see
can you?
them. We straight up cannot see.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm pointing it out to y'all. They're up there.
Oh, I can't see you pinging either.
Let me get the arrow. Over here. Alrighty.
I have to refresh, I think.
Oh, no. Apparently we're having some issues with audio.
Oh no.
What's the issue?
Audio is rather low, so I'm trying to figure out how to fix it.
Was this on the recording or?
Yeah, it's all on stuff over there, but I will fix it as I can. That is going to bring us to party number 2, who is still pressing forward, putting all of their attacks into Zamir, slashing out quickly with their blade. However, it is only an 8 as Zamir. You're getting a more steady footing, and you're able to hold the assault of these little green fuckers. Elise, you are in Hero's
Oop.
Last Stand. You have one action.
Yeah.
You are still prone, and you must remain so. What will you do?
I kind of want to do is grab one of the fuckers and pull him down to the next level, but Chiron's coming after, so I'm not gonna make your job more difficult. Attack southward, spending another hero point.
Gotcha.
Will
That is
definitely
going to hit. That is going to be 13 damage as you get a good shot in on that. That's it.
Okay. Do I still have control of the legionaries or no?
Yes, you do. Even if you go down,
Okay.
you'll still have control.
Gotcha. Okay, that one there. Shrink the other one, please.
Which one are we shrinking? Oh, these guys.
They.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, there's. Yeah. Thank you. And attack the center one. Try to break up their formation.
That is
18
going
should
to
hit.
That is going to dish out a total of 3 damage, and you said the middle one, yes?
Yep.
Alrighty, they are going to attempt a strength save as you get a good swing in, but while they slide back, they have their allies beside them and they push in to keep their ally from falling back as they manage to hold their ground. And
Both blows
they
miss.
are covering in the break in the wall while their ally gets back up in the front using their shields to protect them. Both of those attacks are going to miss.
Okay. And they are both up a point of AC since they're together.
Gotcha. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything. Unless you can think of something I can do with 3 hero points.
Not really.
Okay.
But that will bring us to Noman and the Scouts. Noman, what are you up to?
All right, Noman will continue on over the bridge onto this platform over here. See, I'm assuming I can see all these guys.
Not well that have 3/4 cover as you're looking down through the foliage.
Oh.
But you can see them.
Well, then I'm gonna have my Kobold Scouts dash to join me over here.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Come on, come over. Wait. Okay. Apparently I can't do it like that. Okay, so this guy was down here, so this 60.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why can't I grab this guy? Can you move the scout to the south? I can't seem to. Thank you. And he'll go over here. Hmm. Just to make sure something. What was the range on that? Good. Okay, this guy will go right there. Perfect. They're just within range. They're each gonna draw a dagger and toss it at the guy to the south of Elise.
Already do note that's going to be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
And they have a +5 to AC. From 3/4 cover.
I'm just hoping that crit. Oh,
You
that's
need
why I
to
couldn't
double
click.
crit.
Well, we'll see what happens. So disadvantage roll. Damn it.
That's going to be an 8 and a 16. That 16 is going to miss because they have increased armor class.
Damn it, you got me
because
so- you
3
got
point
me-
the cover. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the trees, it catches in the branches high above.
Alright. Well, that's it for me.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Farley. Farley, you, the sorcerer, and the dragon shields are going to be ready.
Okay. I'm gonna have my guy. I'm gonna have Farley take another pot shot at this guy over here.
Gotcha.
Yes, that's a miss.
Unfortunately, their shields are just too ready. The magic is splashing over them, and you're unable to get in a good shot at the goblin line. That one is yet again going to fail to pierce. That one, on the other hand, is going to make it through.
That's 8 thunder damage.
Alrighty. As that one manages, the constant barrage of attacks slowly break the shield wall apart a little bit, and that last bolt manages to fly in, scorching across the goblin's shield arm and electrifying it.
All right, this one's gonna attack the one of my dragon shields. Gonna attack the one directly in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
That is a miss.
Miss.
That is a miss. The other dragon shield.
The other one's going in to attack.
That's
Miss.
going to miss. And that is going to miss.
My God, my guys cannot hit anything today. And my turn.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to the group of assassins who were attacking Elise, who are going to start rushing off this way.
Do I get an attack opportunity again?
Yep, you get attack opportunity against one of them.
Okay, and another spent hero for it. 11
That is
misses.
going to miss. Also, did we roll your...
Yeah, I
Six.
did right after.
Okay, it's up there. Cool.
I remembered it right after. It's like, oh shit, need to roll that.
Okay, as they are going to take off into the woods, disappearing. That is going to bring us to Zamir. Zamir, what are you going to do?
Sorry. Okay. Hex is once again moved, so bonus action, I'm going to hex the first. He's going to sidestep here. And then
Alrighty, and
hex the...
Gotcha.
Oh, it would do attack of opportunity, wouldn't it?
Yes, from the one to the farthest west.
You know what, fuck it.
They are indeed going to take that, but that is a 25, so they are going to get in a score as you move away. Your attention distracted for just a moment as they slash in, nicking your side and doing 7 damage to your temporary hit points.
Oh, yeah. Because I do have temp. Okay. Yes, hexing that individual with bonus action, and then action rapier attack, the one they moved hex to.
Alrighty, you are going to get a good swing in on them, catching them directly next to the neck and slashing in deep, doing some rather serious damage, which is going to leave them bloodied. Your press is starting to get some movement as the goblins are now on the back foot.
All right. One hobgoblin is going to move forward on with the legionnaires.
Mhm.
And attack the individual to the north of them with one-handed longsword.
You're going to get it a real
Yeah.
good hit. Do note that doubles both that attack and your martial advantage.
Ooh, so how would I roll double
roll.
for that? Just do it twice?
Yeah, just roll twice.
Okay.
Alrighty. That is going to be 7, 11, 20 damage in total as the hobgoblin moves forward, lets the legionnaire stab in to get their attention, brings their longsword up, and cleaves down through the battered shield, taking its head.
A. The second hobgoblin is going to go and join Zamir's group and attack the one that Zamir was attacking.
Gotcha.
22.
That is also going to hit, dishing out another 5 damage, collapsing that one as well, as both goblins fall, and that last goblin has his back to the wall, but as these strange goblins have showed before, they still show no fear, no readiness to flee after the line has been broken. They stand and they fight with this grisly determination.
Okay. So Zamir finished his turn, but the hobgoblins haven't, and they only moved one square, so I think they will go ahead and continue to advance.
Alrighty. So he's already
So
used
they
his
move.
attack opportunity, so he can move as he likes.
Yep. They're just gonna stay together.
Gotcha. As you are pressing forward, you see there is another group of goblins up to the north that have not moved back to engage yet. As well, now that y'all aren't
Okay.
here, y'all's reinforcements are pushing forward.
Yep. And even though us players can see it, the hobgoblins will call back to let the group know.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to that group. That will then bring us to Chiron and the archers. Chiron, what you doing?
Okay. How tall is this?
About 20 feet.
Okay, so is it on par with right about here?
Just about.
Okay. So
Actually, no, that one's 40. The cliffside next to you is 20 feet. So it's on par with the one Chiron is in. My apologies.
wait. So I'm sorry. Clarification. Is this higher or is this higher?
The one in back is higher as it is 40 feet up. This on the
Okay.
right where the arch was and where Chiron themselves are 20 feet from the bottom of the gorge.
Okay. I am. I'm gonna assume that about there, as I can see that.
They are completely behind cover at the moment. They are using the trees.
Well, you know what? That one. What the fuck did they do to these?
Hmm?
I just. Oh, you can search for tokens now.
Yep.
I'm actually not mad about that.
Neither am I. You can clear all too, which is nice.
This one's gonna hold.
Gotcha. What's their trigger?
Their trigger is when one of the archers appears. It's gonna shoot them.
Gotcha.
Or I guess not even specific. if they see an enemy up here comes out that they can get a shot on, they're gonna shoot them.
Do note they would have at least half cover because of the tree foliage.
Yeah, not changing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to shoot at this one
Gotcha.
with a steady aim.
That is going to be a 14, despite the goblin being the only one still standing and being severely hurt. He gets his shield up, and the arrow sticks in it with a heavy thud.
Out. Chiron is gonna go 10, 20. Bonus action dash to get to Elise. Not today, bitch. I'm gonna pull out the healer's kit and I'm going to stabilize.
Gotcha. Use a charge. Just do it for free.
Yeah. You are unconscious now, Elise, as I cannot actually heal you. I just stabilized.
Yep. So Elise falls out of last stand, going into unconsciousness, and they do get a point of exhaustion.
Where is... I am going to start. I am going to get ready to carry their unconscious body back behind the friendly lines.
They are rather heavy, so you'll be moving slow.
Yeah.
You can see their sword fallen on the ground next to them, dropped when they lost consciousness.
Yeah. I'm... I will sheath their sword. We're just gonna put that back on you.
Gotcha. That will be all for Chiron.
Yeah, I have to grapple them next turn.
That brings us to the sniper, who is going to lean out, which triggers the other sniper.
Can I use one of my hero points?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Not that it matters. It doesn't have disadvantage.
Nope. That is going to hit. Even through.
Like you.
Is that all for the sniper?
Didn't steady aim. It doesn't have 2 attacks. They didn't have advantage.
Gotcha. But this one
So.
is going to take that shot, as they are going to steady aim, and they are going to take a shot at... Sorcerer's too far back, so they can't actually see them. So they are going to take a shot at... the furthest east legionary with advantage. That is going to be a 23. The arrow slamming into them from behind and dishing out a total of 8 damage as it bursts through the chest piece of their armor. They're going to then duck back behind cover, which brings us to the last member of group number 2, who is fearlessly holding his ground and attacking the legionary. That is going to be a 25 as he gets a good shot in, doing 3 piercing damage as it slashes in the inner thigh, slashing it open, almost hitting a rather important artery. That will bring us to Elise, who they themselves are unconscious, meaning it goes to their soldiers.
Yep. Go and get the South Legionary to attack first. See if I can get that guy down. Not with that. And 11 misses. Okay, the other one's going to attack.
That's going to
24.
hit him hard, sending him sprawling to the ground. The shield knocked out of the way, giving the legionary the Perfect shot in an attack.
Problem is, that's the one I wanted to run. 15 to hit for 3 more points of pierce.
Unfortunately, 15 is going to be a miss.
Ah, fucker. Okay. They are going to pull back, though.
That is going to leave this goblin to take a disadvantaged swipe at his ankles. He is going to crit fail, as he's having a little bit of trouble getting out from under his own shield now that he's been knocked over, allowing the legionary to safely retreat.
Okay. That's all I can do unless I can start swapping the 2 legionaries around yet, or no?
No, they need to make it into those last 3 squares.
Thought so. Okay. That's all.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Nomen and the scouts. Nomen, you are
can
about
Nomen-
40 feet over where you are now, because you had to go up those stairs earlier. Over where Chiron is, because you're higher than I thought you were.
Okay, so I can look from my height. Can I see all these reinforcements and everything?
No. As there is a large cliffside in the way. They are at the bottom of the gully.
What if I were to dash and go here?
There's a giant pillar in the way. Are you jumping off the pillar?
Isn't that still the
I
cliff?
mean, you light on the red edge of it.
But can I see down? Like, can I see all those guys?
You can see the guys to the north that are in the open up here, but not the guys that are on the other side of the cliff sides.
So no one's gonna call down that they're call down the numbers he can see down to Chiron and Elise, let them know where they are.
As you call out, your voice rings through the valley, and you see them look up at you.
Well, I mean, they're all the way down there, and I'm up here, and I'm just gonna, as soon as I call it out, I'm gonna take a step back because I still have 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
And how you said this was 40 feet up?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
All right, so my scouts are going to climb down using the bonus action to dash.
Gotcha.
I can't move them over the cliff.
So they
Because
take their
they are climbing
full
street, right?
take their full action to get down there with the dash, because they only have a climb of 20 feet.
So I don't have any more movement speed.
I mean, unless you
Before that?
bonus action dash as well.
Okay, so I'm going bonus action dash. How much movement
I
does
go.
that give me?
I mean, you're on the ground, so 30. 3 squares.
All right. So this guy's gonna go over here. This guy's gonna go over here. Do I have control of these archers to the south?
No,
No. Okay.
those are the ones that are with the southern group.
All right. Well, that's all I can do right now.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Farley. Farley, what you up to?
All right. Farley is getting thoroughly annoyed at the lack of bloodshed that he is inflicting, so he's going to attempt to hit this one again.
Gotcha. He is
Actually,
prone,
wait,
so
it's
he'll
down.
be at disadvantage.
Actually, yeah, that's the reason why I'm changing my plan.
Gotcha. You can see there are
I'll just have
waves
Farley
of
start moving.
goblins coming from behind. The forces at the back are holding them for the moment, though.
This way, right?
Yeah, down that way.
All right. Farley will turn back there, and he'll order his dragon shields and his sorcerer to keep attacking forward. He'll join the ones in the back guard and start aiming and start I'll hold an action to shoot at the next one that comes up from the back.
Oh no, they're pressed up against that line.
Can I show an Eldritch Blast into the enemy into the back line?
Yeah. You can, as I need to zoom back because I forgot I went up. Alrighty. That is going to get a solid hit. Do me some damage, as you are going to get some damage on the line that are pressing up against you.
Wait, do I have control of all these sorcerers now, or
No, they're still in the back line. They were off the map before, but now you've cleared them a spot. They're just here.
oh, no? I mean, do I use them to make attacks into the
No.
back line?
They are doing their own thing.
Okay.
Unless you use a
I think the
bonus
dragon-
action to bring one in, they will arrive. They'll be able to join next turn. But until then,
No
they're
need.
fighting on their own to the back guys.
Ready. I think my shields have got the down guy for now, so I'll have my dragon sorcerer over here assist me and just start hitting in the back line.
Gotcha. You are not going to
Ugh.
get a solid hit in the mass of goblins, being too much to get a good shot in. You think you hit something, but as for if it did any significant damage, you're not sure. That goblin on the ground is holding his own. That shot is going to hit him, though. And that is going to do a total of 6 damage, which will kill him, as he is going to collapse. And group
Alright.
2 has fallen.
All right. I'll move my dragon shields up over here.
Gotcha. Do remember they only have 20 feet of movement, not 30. There you go.
All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this group. They are going to be doing that. Which brings us to Zamir. Zamir, what are you and the hobgoblins up to?
That is a good question. Hearing Kai saying to fall back, there's that thought, but also wanting to continue to help with the others. I am quite torn. What is, I want to ask this above table. Kai, what is your thought process with us falling back? What would we be able to do if we fell back?
Fall back, rally. Elise is down. And I can't bring Elise back.
None of us can, I think.
So we've had a lot of we've got multiple NPCs down, and now we have a party member down, and we're down a healer. Is they're the reason I am yelling for a retreat. But that does not necessarily mean that the party is going to listen to me. I am not your
Yeah.
commander.
I know. I know of a way for you to 100% get Zamir to fall back. I just don't know what's the best option at the moment. I am so sorry.
It's okay. If it helps at all in your decision-making process, Chiron yells that Elise is down, and I need a medic.
But Zamir's not a medic, so. Oh, I want to ask everyone what they want to do, but I know we can't
that's
do
it.
that right now.
So what you gonna
Yeah.
do?
I am so sorry. I legit do not know. If you want to say that Zamir is too indecisive and loses this turn, we can do that because I legit
Perfectly
don't
fine.
know.
You are watching the front line, making sure the goblins don't overrun you on that front.
Okay, that works.
Already anything from the hobgoblins? Or are they keeping the line safe?
I think they would keep the lines safe and only advance if the dragon shields advance.
Chiron, that brings us to you and the archers. What you doing?
Okay. I am going to grab Elise
Mm-hmm.
and
Do note you'll only be able to move one square per turn. Actually, you have extra movement. You might be able to go faster. What's half your movement?
I was gonna
20? Because I think you have about.
Oh,
35
you have
movement.
to stop. Wait, just stop. I will do the math. You are fucking me up. I can get there with a dash, dragging Elise.
Gotcha. Blah, blah, blah.
Um, and Chiron yelled to fall back, so they are falling back.
I'm going to
And
put
that is what
a
we are doing.
red dot for the ones that you control. A blue dot for the one
Mhm.
that Farley controls. Purple dot for the one that
Nod.
Noman does. And those guys are fine. There. Alrighty. Anything from the archers? Or they already just fell back. Okay. That is going to bring us to this sniper who is going to peek his head again, taking a shot at the legionary there. Taking advantage of his position. That is going to be a 19, as he is going to get a solid hit on that kobold, dishing out 11 damage to that lone legionary down with spear. That will bring us to Elise and the legionnaires.
Where did that arrow come from earlier? I hit the other one that's backing off.
The northern, right above Zamir.
Oh, it's that little blue bit that I can't even see properly.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Yeah, I'll just have to pull him back. That one can get way the fuck back and swap out for the other one.
Gotcha. They are going to join the fighting here. That other legionary will not be able to join until next combat.
Turn.
You have a green dot.
That one. That one.
Yeah, that's the one who just switched out.
That's Yeah, why does that one have a green dot though?
Because
Are
that's
you
one you
the green
switch
dots
to.
for active?
Yeah, green dot's your active one.
Okay. So you just confused me with the north one, not the.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was also putting it on the northern one.
That one's going to wait for Zamir to make up their mind and move up with him.
Gotcha. Anything else for Elise?
I can't do anything, so no.
No, man. You and the scouts, what you doing?
Kyron called for a retreat, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so Noman's gonna start making his way back, dashing down. My scouts are gonna continue to move down the mountain.
That should be another 20 feet.
Yep.
So they don't even need to dash this time.
Yep. I still can't move them, so you gotta. There we go. And now they're gonna go. I got a bonus action dash, which should give them about 40 feet of movement. So, up, 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 up. Do they see this guy up there?
No, he's behind cover.
Well, then he's gonna. That's how he's gonna end. They're gonna end their turn there.
Gotcha. That will bring us to Farley, the sorcerer, and the dragon shields.
Okay, Farley still sees the war is going on, so he is going to continue in the ward. So he's going to just start taking him and his sorcerer are just going to start taking shots at the people in the back line.
Gotcha. You don't need to worry about rolling. You're just blasted into them, having an effect back there.
Yeah, pretty much.
What will the dragon sorcerers
Right.
do? Not the dragon sorcerers, the dragon shields.
Well, the dragon shields I had ordered to stay around here, so they're probably just probably on guard around Zamir.
Gotcha.
Where they'll follow them. They'll effectively, I've given them a command to like follow them and protect them.
Gotcha. That will then bring us to Zamir. Zamir, what will you be doing?
So it sounds like Blue basically said,
Make up your mind, bitch.
if Zamir falls back, then the dragon shields will fall back, is what it sounds like.
Yep, pretty much.
Pretty much, I told them to follow and protect you.
I guess we'll fall back.
Alrighty, where are you falling back to?
Guess I'll dash here.
Gotcha.
And then the hobgoblins will dash as well. One will go here, and the other one will go up here with the
Gotcha.
scout.
Gotcha. Anything else?
No.
That will bring us to Chiron.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. Come on, Elise. We're going on a trip. Uh, You said this is 20 feet up?
Yes.
Okay. Then I can get with
I can't move Elise.
fair. I'm halfway up, but I can't get any further.
Can I get an athletics check if you're trying to carry Elise up? Because even with you sticking, Elise is a lot of weight.
That is completely fair. That is acrobatics. That is completely fair and valid. And apparently you don't want to roll. Okay.
Unfortunately, with all of Elise's armor, weapons, and just pure body weight, your small stature does not have enough to drag them up the cliffside. So you are still at the bottom.
Curse is an infernal. um,
Why did the only one with decent strength have to be the one to go down?
I am okay. Well, that's my turn.
Gotcha. What are your archers doing? Wherever they are.
They were told to retreat.
Okay, so they're just firing into the back line. That's pressing against here.
Yep.
Okay. That is going to bring us to this guy. He is going to do some slipping off. So he's going to make a stealth check. Gotcha. I need a perception check from the southernmost scout. Where are the archers? Are they back there? So yeah, just from that southernmost, or the southernmost scout next to Zamir needs to make a perception check.
See what you got.
Southernmost. Okay, this guy. Perception.
If they don't have a bonus into it, it's just a wisdom check. It is going to be a 13 as they do not see that archer. Alright. That is going to bring us to this group as combat for the moment has ended. At least for this party. As y'all are falling back to the cliffside, y'all are able to have some RP as the backline is doing their best to hold the tide of goblins that are trying to push in behind you to cut you. They've already managed to cut you off, but they are not overrunning you as of yet.
So we can move freely now?
Yeah, you won't be able to charge forward, but you can move freely, vaguely in the back.
You're good. Zamir's gonna immediately run over here to where Chiron and Elise are. And go, Chiron, do you have Elise? Is she okay?
Iron's gonna just start tying a rope on Elise and go catch and yeets the rope.
Zamir is going to try and catch the rope.
It is
I don't have to roll, do I?
20 feet up. I need an athletics check from Chiron to throw the rope that high.
Yeet.
It gets about 15 feet up before falling back down.
I'm going to tie it to the arrow and tell Zamir to move.
Why don't you just tie it to Elise and
Why don't I just throw down the rope I have?
Or why don't you just climb up with the rope? You could climb walls like a spider.
I'm gonna
That was
skitter
said
up
as
the wall
Noman?
with the rope. I'm gonna skitter up the rope with the rope, hand it to Zamir, and then skitter back down. And then I'm gonna pick up a leaf.
The rope was passed to the twink.
Would you like to call the other twink?
You see the hobgoblins move over to start reeling good Elise back up onto the top.
Oh, thank God.
Can you get rid of the turn order, please?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, now that I have the time, do I have... I don't think I do. Nope. I'm gonna check on Elise to see if they have a healing potion. Elise, do you have a healing potion on you?
She does not.
Damn it!
You do see some of the resource kobolds that are with y'all's group do run up, and after a little bit of triage, manage to give Elise 5 hit points back.
Also, I was gonna say with those like partial healing potions we've got, I think Farley still got his.
Fair.
If you can find him.
I could find Farley in a crowded room.
Okay.
Just listen for the maniacal laughing.
But no, you'll hear the Eldritch blasting in the back line as Farley's still kind of there.
Fair.
As Elise is coming to, though, Zamir's probably is going to clasp his hands around one of Elise's hands and go, "Thank goodness you're awake."
It's more than that to put me down permanently. Fucking dirty tactics, though.
Tyra just looks at Elise. You ran off by yourself. What did you think was going to happen?
Not to get ambushed like that. Didn't think there's enough room on the cliffside for them to even stay there.
Chiron didn't let me go and help you. Then again, I was in the front line, so it makes sense, but still.
And what would you have done? Gotten killed too?
I don't know, man.
Chiron pats Zamir on the shoulders and just goes, I'm faster than you. That and I had the healer's kit.
Yes, and you're also smarter, which is why I listened to you.
But
Noman will approach. So, what in the seven hills do we do now?
Damn good
Chiron's
question.
gonna look Chiron's gonna look at Noman and go, there are 9 hells.
I was thinking Christianity. Okay, so what in the 9 hills are we going to do now?
There are 9 layers to hell. Looks at Elise. Well, that
What?
one's not getting back on the field.
I'll get back on that if I'm needed, but there's a hell of a lot of them, and we're going to run out of troops fast.
I should also remind y'all that there are a bunch of goblins trying to push it at you from the south. So keep
We're
that in mind.
boxed in.
And I saw something big. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was there.
So we don't think we can press forward any?
We can't press forward, and we're going to have a hell of a time pressing back.
When I was up on the cliff, did I see like this over here, like this open area,
Which open area?
the one I'm indicating with my ping?
I mean,
Ping.
yeah, it was a bunch of trees. It
We
was about
could
40 feet below
try.
you.
Well, we could try circling around and getting to where these things are coming from.
They aren't coming from that direction. They're coming from further west. Y'all are pressing towards where the trapped kobolds are. And also, y'all saw what you think to be Nemona come down in this area, which is why you're here in the first place.
We need to find Nemona.
Can't go forward, can't go back, so might as well. Ugh. We're up shit creek without a paddle.
If push
We can
comes to
always
shove and y'all do abandon this area, it is feasible that y'all be able to push back through, but for the moment, it is a bit of a stalemate and they're stopping them from pushing it against you. So they're buying you some breathing room. How long they'll be able to do it, you don't know. Yeah, so y'all aren't fully trapped.
Fair. Can we buy at least an hour?
Probably not.
If this was a fort, like if we had walls and other passive ways of defense, yeah, maybe, but this is open combat in a battle on a battlefield.
Yeah,
Shit is measured
I
in minutes, not hours.
yeah. In order to get to Nemona and the rest, we're gonna have to push forward.
However, while you won't be able to take a short rest, there are resources in the group that is holding the line that will allow you to, in about 20 minutes, spend some hit die.
Okay.
If the line can hold, y'all will be okay. Y'all will be okay either way, but there is a chance y'all's line breaks in that 20 minutes.
Is
Which y'all
everyone is everyone fine besides Elise?
I didn't lose any hit points.
Elise, do you
But yeah,
have hit points? Elise, do you have hit points? Do you have hit die to
Hits to
spare?
spend? Yes.
You will also get an
Elise,
additional D4 per hit die spent due to the resources.
okay. I also didn't lose any HP, so if we can help them hold for 20 minutes so that Elise can get some medical attention, then we can push forward.
Already, do note that we'll have y'all lose health. Because y'all will be in active fighting for about 20 minutes.
can we know how much health we would lose,
It depends on the
or is
roll.
it okay?
But
Well,
y'all are going to take damage as a party.
well, Farley's already doing that, so he's probably already taking damage.
I say as Zamir that he would rather take the damage and give Elise time to heal up a bit. That Elise doesn't immediately go down again. But I can't make that decision for anyone else.
I'm willing to buy Elise some time.
I'll shoot some motherfuckers if I can.
I could always get a longbow from one of the hobgoblins and use that.
You still need to take 20 minutes. I would suggest getting a longbow, yes. But you still need rest as well.
Zamir will hold out his light crossbow and crossbow bolts. I don't use them, so.
Yeah, it's just they're probably a bit too small for Elise, since I think they use dexterity, don't they? And a longbow can use strength, or am I thinking of
No.
a different type of?
All ranged weapons are going to, for the most part, use
A longbow can
dexterity.
use strength for damage, but not for attack.
I don't think it can use either. I think it's just a dex-based weapon.
Is it?
Because your strength-based ones are thrown weapons like javelins and whatnot.
Oh, that might be in your expanded weapons.
There might be a version of it in there, yeah. That is not the version they have.
That's a great bow. My mistake.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. If you're willing to let her use that, we can do that. But yeah,
So
at least we'll take the rest. So
you're going to take the rest. The party is going to start the fight, holding the line for at least to get at least a little bit of rest. So, is the party up to anything during the combat? So I need to roll some dice.
Chiron specifically is sticking to like the sides of the to the sides as much as they can, sticking to the what foliage that there is. They're doing hit and run. Attack hard, fast, get the fuck out. If I can find Z, all the better.
Zamir will do kind of his typical thing of trying to stay more towards the front with the other frontliners and using, if possible, his interception when applicable. Also, I do want to say once.
What?
I just wanted to do one small RP comment, which is that just want it to be known if anyone was looking and for like Elise, Zamir never let go of Elise's hand until he grabbed the light crossbow to hand to Elise. That entire time he just had both of his hands around Elise's hand.
Yep.
Not even realizing it himself. Anyway.
Good. At least we'll remember that there.
But the party, while Elise is holding up, y'all managed to do pretty well with only a dragon shield and one of the legionaries falling, and the party as a whole taking 10 damage.
So everyone takes 10 damage?
From the party, yes. Y'all's units are fine. But you, as
Okay.
characters, will take the damage. And you have long since lost your temp by this point, so this will be coming out of your HP itself.
Okay.
Clarification on how we lost the temp HP?
Through the fighting.
Okay, so we lost more than 10 then.
Mm-hmm. With the abilities of the kobolds and whatnot, the resources helping y'all out and whatnot going on, overall y'all lost 10.
Okay.
At least
that means
you have 5 and you don't take the 10 since you weren't in the fight.
Yeah.
But you may spend hit points for every hit point you spend. You also roll a d6, not a d6, a d4.
Okay. Can I use all my hit dice or just the half you get at short rest?
However many you want.
Oh,
long
I'll
as you
spend
have
all
it.
3.
So you also roll 3d4. So that's 13, 18, 26.
31, 36.
36, yeah.
36.
I was missing a 10 in there.
Yep.
But after that 20 minutes, the goblins, while many upon many have died, they are still pressing and pressing. And y'all, as y'all are fighting, and Lise is finally starting to feel a little bit better, y'all hear something come from the north. A massive roar that shakes the ground.
Can't see it from where we are, can we?
Nope. Something is up there, and it sounds like there's fighting going on up there. That happened. It didn't happen right at the end. That happened about 12 minutes into y'all's rest. At 17, however, something else happens. After y'all hear that roar, you're trying to get up, trying to get moving. To the west, y'all see a great beam of blue shoot up into the sky. The goblins are starting to fight harder and harder and harder, and the air seems to be warping. Is at this point, y'all also see something, almost as if a vision. It distracts you for just a moment. The goblins still pressing are able to push the advantage for just a moment, but you see through the eyes of someone else. There's blood running down over one of the eyes, staining much of it red, so you can't really see out of that eye. However, you see, it looks like whoever you're seeing this vision through is hung up in some way, and they were looking somewhat down. You see the hint of a bosom as their head is kind of hung. You can't see the rest of the body. But down below, you see the interior of some kind of stone structure. You see there is a throne which is currently being occupied by someone. You can see one green arm pressed against one of the armrests as they are watching a fight go on in front of them. As you see this giant mantis creature going after a very small creature who seems to be wrapped in kind of a black cloak, wielding a pair of daggers, who is little more than a blur as attacks are coming from all sides against them. Can I get a perception check from the party? There's 2. I need Chiron and Farley and Noman.
It's coming one day.
There's Farley. Elise, do remember you have disadvantage because you have 1 point of exhaustion.
That's for building checks, not skill checks.
Skill checks or ability checks.
I thought it was.
You're thinking of saving throws. Yeah, no. Your ability checks like
Oh,
perception and stuff.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm putting Farley his disadvantage just because he's more focused on shooting what's directly in front of him.
That's fair.
Doesn't change.
He's
Rolled higher. So, Elise, Zamir, Noman, Farley, all of y'all actually see it. All y'all rolled really well as this creature is fighting against these waves upon waves of goblins that are coming after him. These aren't even the strange blue goblins that y'all are seeing. These are true goblins, true green goblins. You see hints of red. It seems that this assailant that is taking on the kobolds, not the kobolds, the goblins, is likely a kobold. Kyra, you
Mhm.
are distinctly familiar with this red kobold. He should be Cinder right now. But apparently, Icarus is a stubborn bastard and survives somehow.
Chiron's tail flicks, and all anyone next to them hears is, "You son of a bitch."
But Icarus is outnumbered, but fighting. But you as well are in your own fight and are unable to focus on the vision for long, as you'll have to as you almost get stabbed in the throat and have to focus on that again, and the vision does fade. You can still see the beam of light off to the west, however. But soon enough, Elise is on their feet, and we are able to rejoin the party. What do y'all do?
Did we recognize the person whose eyes we were seeing through?
You can guess it's some kind of woman, but you didn't really see a lot of them. They likely had a head wound due to the blood covering their eye. But other than that, you really don't know anything
but didn't
about it.
recognize like the clothing that they were wearing.
You didn't really see a lot of it because they weren't looking straight down. They were looking at a downward angle, so meaning you could kind of see the hint of a chest, but most of it was out of sight. You didn't see the arms, the legs, none of that. You
Okay.
did see they were in an elevated position, however.
Chiron is going to suggest that we go that way because beam of light envisions. We know that Nemona is a divination wizard.
That is way, way to the west. And based on the maps you
So
saw
that might
earlier,
have been her showing us that they were.
one moment. You do know that in that direction, because you saw the maps when you're looking, that blue light is probably coming from the Goblin Keep. Nemona
Okay.
fell somewhere to your north. So unless Nemona has already been captured and dragged to the keep already, or some other fortification that's in the area, it's unlikely Nemona would be in that situation.
Okay. Well, then I guess we're going after Nemona and where we think she's at. Is Chiron.
Nemona should be in the area you're in, somewhere to the north, and further past that should be Fiki and the other surrounded kobolds.
Zamir would kind of look at Chiron and go, "Can't go forward, can't go back, so let's go forward and kick some ass."
Charge. Puts helmet back on. Fucking
With that,
gremlin run.
Zamir will start to head towards the front of the formation to take head. I'm trying to say something, but I can't figure out how to phrase it.
You're fine. Though I want it to be known.
Death and glory.
To death and glory. I don't know if I've ever like made this distinction, but when Chiron's running, it's on all fours. Like a goat.
But are y'all doing anything else as y'all are pressing forward?
No, Farley's having the time of his life, and his horns keep growing slightly larger and darker, and the red in them is darkening as the fight keeps going.
Fair. That will bring
No.
us back into the initiative.
Noma's just whistling Flight of Valkyries.
Y'all are going to be on the move once more. First one to respond is going to be Noman and the archers. Not Noman and the archers, Noman and the
I
scouts.
control the scouts.
Yes.
Well,
Don't blame
I
me.
don't-
You used
I-
to have access to the archers.
so the whole is the whole group going forward, like all the kobolds and
No, the original group that's holding y'all's backline is still holding your backline. If you want to switch out, you will have to fight your way back here.
Well, Noman and the scouts are gonna hold their movement and in action for when they have room to move.
Archers have backed off. Okay, there we go. Do you remember you can move through your friends without penalty?
Oh, I can.
Because you're on a 10-foot scale.
Okay, so my scouts are going to dash forward. This guy's going to go up here. His buddy's going to go up behind him. There's the goblins.
Yep.
And Noman is going to just dash over here. Because right now that's all I can do.
Gotcha. Zamir. What are you and the hobgoblins up to?
All right, they are charging forward. I wonder, is it about the same? Okay, so it's about the same either way. Okay, cool. Zamir and the hobgoblins are going to dash forward this way. Yep, that way looks good. Oh, it has not been an hour since the start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then Zamir still has concentration on Hex up. Good. Alright, and that dash movement is all Zamir and the hobgoblins are doing this turn.
Elise, what are you and the legionnaires doing?
The Legionnaires will. Ooh. Thank you, roll for 20 for freezing for a second. The Legionnaires are going to play 60 full movement.
Mm-hmm.
300. Okay, yeah. So they will move up as far as they can. And Elise, where's Elise going? Elise will hold movement to follow Kai.
Gotcha. Farley.
Farley just starts moving forward with his warriors. That'll be my turn.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to Chiron.
Actually, wait. No, I just realized my guys can dash.
I was wondering about
So I'll
that.
just I keep forgetting about that. Okay, so let's move to there. Move you here. I'll move this way here. And my turn.
Gotcha. I'll bring us to Chiron.
Okay. gonna look at Elise. High ground?
I'm following you. You're making the choices here. If you charge up the front, I'll stay in the back.
Not done. Follow me. Okay. I'm scampering my happy ass up here.
You note
But
that
I
is a
can't
40-foot way up. You have the movement to make it all 40 feet.
Let me do some math. You said it was how far up?
40.
Yes, I have the movement.
Cool. Boop.
And
I
Elise will make it
specifically-
20 up.
Gotcha.
Yep. I specifically want to be right here, but I can't move. Thank you. Now I'm gonna stand behind the trees. I'm hiding in the bushes.
Gotcha. That will bring us to the start of this round, as this group is now able to see y'all. They are going to react first. They are going to step in here, preparing a line for the lot of y'all. They are going to take cover. Well, not take cover, they're going to prepare. They're going to dodge. That's what they're going to do. Can I select dodge tokens now? No. So, do remember, they're dodging. If anybody attacks them, I'll tell you again. It's going to take a while to add all the stuff. Nemona.
Alright. My scouts are going to go into this little alcove in here. They're dashing.
Gotcha. They can see there is a path forward, though it will be a squeeze, requiring an acrobatics check to get through.
Yep. No, we'll go over here. Do I have... I probably don't have the range, right? It's 90 feet.
There's also a wall kind of outcropped in the way of you.
Yeah.
So you would not have the shot.
I don't have this shot.
You're pointing right through
The
some
wall
rocks.
is definitely... Oh, I thought this was like a little kind of outcropping. Okay.
It is,
Tiny
but
outcropping.
it's like 10, 15 feet tall.
Alright. Well, I'm going to dash then. That's 30 to go over here.
Mm-hmm.
And my turn there.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Zamir.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Oh, great. Samir can get right up there without having to dash. Boink. Alright, and you said they were dodging, so that means disadvantage. To attack, okay. Well, first off, Samir is going to move his hex to big guy right to the north of him.
Gotcha.
And then make a disadvantage rapier attack. 10.
That is unfortunately going to miss as this guy reaches forward with his massive axe, taking a slice at you just as you're going in for the shot, forcing you to dodge back to stop yourself from losing your head.
Fair enough. with that, that is Zamir's turn, and then the hobgoblins are going to approach. They are going to have to dash action. Can one stand here right to the east of Zamir?
Yes, one can.
Okay. I figured only one. Then this other one will come up and stand on top of Zamir. I'm gonna let you shrink him before I move him.
Tiny hobgoblin.
There you go. Yep.
So
And
very,
they both.
very tiny.
Can you move him in front of Zamir?
To the back now, y'all.
Wonderful.
One hop this
Since they
time.
both had to dash, they cannot attack, so that is Zamir and the hobgoblin's turn.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to Elise. Elise, what are you going to do?
Climb up the rock. I don't think I can actually put myself there. No, I can't. Not properly. I shouldn't have to make another athletics check since I've already done it for this climb. I think.
You do have to make another one, because it's another turn.
Don't you have climb speed?
No.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
not
death.
affected by being slowed down by climbing.
Ah.
Where's that? There it is. Turn on the toggle. 13.
You are still going to manage to keep climbing.
So another 20 feet up. That gets me to the top with another 10 to go for movement. If you kindly put me up there since I can't move my token on top. We can do that. Can I? And I'm stuck.
Where are you trying to go?
Just to the right of Kai. And can I see targets or no?
No.
Can't see that guy at all?
No, because he's 40 feet down and you have 10 feet of land in front of you.
Oh, okay. Good point.
There's also a large pillar of stone in the middle.
Yeah, and I'll use the rest of my movement to go there and use the trees as a bit of cover.
Gotcha. Now you'd be able to see that guy directly north of you.
Yeah, but I've used my move as action.
Yep. It's gonna bring us to your legionaries.
No, it's not. Oh, I thought you said it was going to bring us to Farley. It's like,
no, that's what I was about to say.
just
I'm like,
yet.
no, you've got legionaries. So he's gonna push up there.
Yeah, that one's going to push up there.
Gotcha.
Now you can go, Farley.
Now it's Farley's turn. Farley, what are you with the dragon shield?
I go grab a drink.
Up to?
Can I have my units move? Can I have my units move first and then me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have the dragon shield start moving up. That's 1, 2. I'll have them dash, so that's 3, 4. I'll just want to do the same, getting over here. My kobolds only get 20 feet, so I'm gonna move this one here. Then I'll move mine. 1, 2, 3. That puts me right. Question: can I hit this one?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just take a shot at that one.
You've got. You can lean around that rock. You'll be fine. That's gonna hit. It's gonna be 5 damage.
All right, and that'll be Farley's turn. My dragon shields and my sorcerer had to use their stuff to get moving.
Gotcha. Chiron.
Okay. Do I have line of sight on this one, or do I need to move one forward?
You've got line of sight because you're right at the edge, pretty much. They will have some cover from you, about half cover. So +2 to AC.
Okay. I am going to use a hero point to get advantage. Or not a
Mhm.
hero point. I'm going to study aim.
And do that study of aim. See, we are the true.
You are such a dork. And I just realized I'm study aiming to get rid of my disadvantage.
Gotcha. What do you get
'Cause,
disadvantage from?
Uh,
Oh yeah, you're shooting down 40 feet.
my thing don't have that long of a range. I have but the cross. That's a hand crossbow.
Yep. That is
Eh.
unfortunately going to miss, as it is going to crack against the stone wall and go spiraling to the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna use my object interaction to just hold a tree branch in front of my face. I have become one with the tree.
I am Chiron Bush. No one will find me today. Anyway, what are the
I am
archers
the
up to?
Lorax. I speak to the trees.
You speak to them or you speak for them?
I speak to them. If I spoke for them, I'd get in trouble with Pixie. Um, meaning, one back.
Mhm.
Uh, gonna hit that one
Or attempt to, anyway.
to fight me.
That's going to hit, as it's a solid shot. It's getting right in between the sword and shield to do 6 damage. That is going to leave them bloodied. The arrow slams in to right underneath their collarbone.
Going after this one.
Gotcha.
I mean, that one's gonna miss.
He is going to just move his head as the arrow slices past, not really caring about it.
That's it.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to group 3, who can now engage. That will bring us to these guys, as you are going to be coming forward. You are going to join with your friend here. Alrighty. 2 are going to attack those hobgoblins that are on Zamir's square. They are going to get a 13, which I think misses. Yes, it does. That is going to bring us the other 2, who are taking the dodge action. Actually, you need to be back 1. You're not that far forward. You're there. As they are going to take the dodge. It is so nice being able to just look for things. That will then bring us to this guy, who is going to try to pummel the hobgoblin right in front of him. Turn that one into paste. It's going to swing. That is a 10, as the hobgoblin manages to deflect the massive axe. Noman.
Alright. Nolan is gonna go inside the alcove with my scouts.
Mm-hmm.
My scouts are going to attempt to go through. What do I need to roll for them to get through here?
Acrobatics.
I don't think I have an acrobatics thing.
So it'd just be a dex. They are struggling and they get stuck midway.
Both of them do?
I mean, the other one can't go through with the other one in the way.
Shit. Okay. So can this guy kind of like push his brother in through?
No, he's too
can I
deep
just-
in.
Can I try climbing over this scout?
Hey, you can if you want.
I'm sorry, I have to make one joke.
Mhm.
Do it.
DC said that they're in too deep, and that's what your mom said last night. I'm sorry.
Classic. All right, so this guy's gonna try to leapfrog the other scout.
You wouldn't be able to get in the crevice when I said climb over. You'd have to climb over the entire ravine
Oh,
because it closes up at the top.
oh. How high up is the ravine?
20 feet.
They got a climb speed.
Yeah. So this guy, he's I didn't move him. Yeah. So yeah, he'll climb up top to the top.
Gotcha.
They can't move him.
Where do you want to go now?
Well, is he at the top of the ravine?
Yes.
So it looks like he's just on the wall.
Yeah, because he's in the square. Where does he want to go now?
Oh,
Up one
I
or to
can't
the
see
left
anything.
one?
Top one.
You're gonna move there.
Thank God, I can see now. And I'm gonna have him kind of like crouch down in a bush and hide inside there.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Which one? Okay, what's the roll for stealth? I forget.
Either stealth or dex.
God, these kobolds are terrible with their stairs. What the hell?
They have stealth.
Oh, they do. Sorry, I wasn't looking at it. There we go.
Why do you have them set for disadvantage?
Oh, I have no idea. I forgot to turn it off because if you remember, I threw that dagger.
Anyway, he is stealth. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Also, they do not have their temp anymore. Alrighty. Anything else from Noman?
No, there's nothing else I can do. Wait, did I dashed to get up here, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so yeah, I can't do anything else.
Alrighty.
Once that spell is a bonus action, is it? Let me check. It's an action. Alright, so yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. That will then bring us to the group of snipers who are going to pop up and take a shot at the hobgoblin on Zamir as they are focusing some fire. Well, that is going to be a 24. That is going to be a total of 6, 10, 19 damage to that leading hobgoblin that's on Zamir. As 2 arrows strike hard, cracking his armor.
Oh, I thought you said it was Zamir that was taking this damage.
The hobgoblin that's sharing your square.
Alright, well, yeah, he's down to 6, so
He is rather
I need to put
severely
the
hurt,
bloodied token.
which brings us to
Yeah,
Zamir.
he needs bloodied. Okay. First and foremost, Zamir is going to attack the hexed motherfucker. Rapier, is it still disadvantage or is it now normal?
No.
Normal? Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he reaches out and grabs your wrist, trying to break it. You manage to smash in on his finger, forcing him to let go and freeing you up, but stopping you from getting a strong attack in against him. Despite him being half your size, it's like trying to fight a buff Chiron.
Zamir will quickly quip back. If you wanted to dance, you have to buy me dinner first, bitch. As
Smash, smash, smash. He goes with the giant axe. He doesn't want to buy you dinner, apparently.
yeah. Okay, that's all Zamir can do. So the hobgoblins. Yeah. Bloodied one. The units can still retreat and switch out as needed, right?
Yes, however, they will need to make it back to the others.
Okay. The bloodied hobgoblin is going to dash to
Do
get
note
back
there'll
to
be
the others.
3 attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Then disengage
There you go.
and using their movement. Yep. Okay. Apologies.
You're good. That's why I told you.
Yep. The non-bloodied hobgoblin is going to attack with longsword on. Let's go with the larger token of the 2 to the north of him.
Gotcha. Actually, it's 4. I forgot that other one was there. Alrighty, go for it.
Oh yeah.
That is going to hit.
21. Woo! And then martial advantage.
8 damage. You're going to hit him pretty hard. Bloody on him.
Yeah. And that is it for Zamir and the hobgoblins.
Gotcha. That is going to then bring us to Elise. Elise, what are you and your legionnaires up to?
Yeah. Well, since I do have a view of that guy, I'm going to shoot the bloody target there.
Gotcha.
Oh, where'd my sheet go? There it is.
I ate it.
Unfortunately,
misses.
you are going to miss. Do make sure you have updated your AC to not include your shield. Or
To
use a
not
great
what?
sword. Never mind. I forget you use a two-handed weapon. You're fine. Never mind.
Yeah.
But that is going to miss.
Both hands belong on a weapon.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
And what are the legionnaires?
Zap's not the only one that gets to be crass. Those two get to be shrunk and
Do
are going
note
to.
the one on the right is unable to, as that hobgoblin is in a corner. You do not have the space to join him.
You. And they can't.
They can step into the
Bye.
square and then back off, but
Yeah. Which I don't really want to do. What's shield do again? Should have boost AC. It doesn't really do anything. Yeah, should have boost AC. Bugger, I can't remember if I moved him up to that spot or not. Did I?
I think he's been standing there.
Okay.
Because he tried to move
Good.
one forward. Because they were right behind Zamir and them.
Yeah. Yeah, even if they could go through that. Okay. 40 there, so they could block off guys coming from that direction.
So they're going to dash.
Yeah. And the other one will strike at the bloodied one.
Gotcha. He's going to get a good shot at it. Dealing
8
damage.
That save.
That doesn't matter. You fucking take his head off with the shield.
That's a hell of a blow.
You cave us forward. Smack.
And then I'll attack that hexed one.
That is going
19
to hit. Dealing 4 damage. As you get a pretty good slice in. But he doesn't seem to care. He's just like, I've got axe. Smash. Anything else from Release?
No.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Farley.
All right. I'll move my dragon shield in position behind over here.
Do note you can share a square as long as there's only one of them. So Zamir and the Hobgoblin squares, you wouldn't be able to join there, but you can push up into that Legionnaire on the left square.
Well, that's as far as they can move. They've only got 20 feet.
Oh, okay, fair.
And yeah, I probably won't have them. Yeah, for now. Alrighty, I'll my sorcerer move over here. Then I'll have him take shots at this guy over here.
Disadvantage due to dodge.
Nullified by pack tactics.
Gotcha, so normal shot.
Or shots.
That's going to be a 9,
That's a
that's going to
miss.
miss.
Second shot.
6, that's going to miss.
That's a miss. I cannot hit with any of my. I could barely hit my kobolds today. All right, Farley's gonna move over here, and I'll just shoot this one.
Gotcha.
Actually, no, wait. I won't shoot that one. I'll shoot this one over here. I got a better shot at that one.
Gotcha. Do note shooting at that one will be at disadvantage because you have 3 people in the way. Actually, no. That's normal rolls, not in here. You're fine. That is going to
20.
hit for a 20.
And it's 8 force damage.
Gotcha. You're going to get a good shot in on him.
That'll be my turn.
And he is going to take 8 damage, and he is going to fall, breaking that line. That will bring us to Chiron and the archers. Chiron, what will you do?
Check your message, Cece.
I am going to attack the bloodied one with a steady aim.
Gotcha. Do note that is disadvantage, so steady aim makes it normal.
I know.
That is going to hit. Nine damage as he is going to collapse.
Gonna hide behind the bushes again.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is gonna steady aim against this one.
Gotcha. That is going to hit. 6 damage. 9 damage. So he gets a solid hit in, catching him through the bicep.
Okay. This one. This one's going dash over here.
Didn't you just steady aim? Oh no, the other one's steady aimed. You shot.
No, the other one. Yeah.
Alrighty.
That will be it.
Alrighty. And that will bring us to the start of round 4. But as we do so for tonight, I think that's where we're going to end it. I've got some stuff I need to go deal with. So, good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when y'all press all the way through. For those that are listening in, I thank you for joining us, and I hope you come back to see us either on Twitch or back on YouTube. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace.
Bye-bye.